in this time that we're living in, forming community is paramount. However, it cannot be based on any kind of tribalism or any kind of blood relation, which these were appropriate forms of community in earlier times. But now we're being called to form community out of what she calls the I. So this is out of the unique spiritual individuality of each one of us. And we need to be able to I meet I. And so this is not it's not a group think. And in fact, she would be, or the anthropos would be similar to Jung in saying that at this time, if you were to go back into that group mentality, it's actually regressive.
Right.
And a lot of people are tempted to do it because of fear.
Right. And yeah, I would call it, like, from my perspective, I think one of the ways I've described it is just the organization around affinity groups, that we have a common love, and that I seeks I and I recognizes I because of the fact that we have a common love in this. We have common values set. My guy Swedenborg would talk about it as heavenly communities, that we're called to build these communities that are around these heavenly loves, these loves for the good, the good, the true, and the beautiful. I think is that.
Oh, yeah. That's Plato. Yeah.
Yeah. But that idea of kind of continuing to come back to that, and that was, and that so struck me because, when this whole thing kicked off, I really felt like, for me, I felt like God gave me a word out of this, really, like around the end of March. I really felt like I was spoken to, and it was just the one line from Dostoevsky, which is, "Beauty will save the world." And I really felt, I woke with that. Like I woke up one morning with that, just like as if somebody had just, shoved it into my consciousness. Regardless of what we're doing and where we're doing it, we have to incorporate the beautiful. If the beautiful isn't a part of it, don't touch it. Don't, because you're off the mark. Like it's and as much as that sounds, it's so hippy dippy, airy fairy in some way, but it actually is the great sword against, and the great defense shield against the fear that would bring us back into that tribalism. And she kind of hammers on that right out of the gate, like, that this is like that all of this stuff is a distraction to take us away from, the good, the true, and the beautiful. And that really resonated with me.
If anything the pandemic has done is it's cast a spell of or a shadow of ugly over so much. Yeah.